it's very hard to love. It's very difficult to love your neighbor. Something that happens when people get hurt is they build resentment and they build a sense of barriers with the other people who may have done something for whatever reason. The guy who shot these people, I'm sure he had a mental illness, which brings up issues about how do we treat mental illness, how do we deal with that, how do we address that early. But we were talking about the idea of people coming together and really being ready to do that right now in this generation. This generation is something that I think is very much like a lot of the other generations in the past. But there's a very special thing that each person brings to the table that only they can bring to the table. We all have something special to offer and unique to offer. So we were talking about the concept of people having so much pain, and the way to get the most out of everybody is to figure out how do we love better. You talk about the victims of the shooting who forgave the shooter. How did they have the ability to bring themselves to do that? That deep level of consciousness and love that comes from, it just comes from being on earth and deciding to do that, being willing to do that, like we were talking about on the phone. You have to be willing to love. And he was just basically saying that this is the time that I feel people are really ready to hear that. There's still gonna be a lot of people doing shenanigans in popular culture, but like you said, it's never really going to be over. It's never gonna end. But I do think right now is a seminal time, and we can say something. You get these windows to say something. It's like golden eras. They only last about 3 to 5 years average. And I think one is happening right now.